you guys? Welcome to Spirit Queen Intuition. Welcome back. If you are returning, we are doing your March energy update reading just to tap in real quick close to the end of the month to see what you guys are going through, what you can expect from here until the end of March, okay? And what you guys may be going through right now, all right? So it can be past, present, or future energy, okay? If it could resonate if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements are in Gemini. And if not, if it does not resonate, be sure to check your other placements. But if you know a Gemini that it could resonate with, be sure to send it to them as well, okay? So I am going to do a spiritual intuitive spread. Then I'm going to do a general career finances spread. And then a love reading, okay? So let's see what is happening here. So let's see what energies and emotions you guys are dealing with or maybe surrounding you. Okay. Universal source messages do we have for Gemini? What energies and emotions do we have for Gemini? Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So some of you guys may be grieving the loss of something or someone, okay? You have a lot of grief because maybe you guys took something for granted. You have surrender. I can release my need to control. So if you guys continue to try to control something or someone, it will result in a missed opportunity where you're going to realize you took what you should have been appreciating for granted, okay? So learn that whenever and whatever the situation is, if you try to control something or you try to hold something too tight, you may lose it, okay? And then you will be left with grief if this is not what you're going through now. But I do see whatever you guys are also dealing with, okay? Whatever grief and energies of hurt, emotion, resentment, whatever it is that's causing this grief, surrender that grief itself, okay? That's also something you have to surrender, okay? Let it all go, release it, okay? And appreciate certain things, because holding on to grief from other things, whether it's related to that or not, it will cause you to miss out on the blessing from something else, okay? Because now you can't appreciate this because you are using your energy to grieve, okay? Instead of looking at the gratitude or the opportunities or understanding that now this is an opportunity to do something different this time around. Huh? What else we got here? So let's see, what do you oh, I'm missing. Oh, that threw me off because I was like, okay, what do you need to surrender from the surrender deck? And when I looked, I saw surrender. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't pull this deck. So yeah, no, those are the energies and emotions that are surrounding you. So you need to be in an energy of surrender, okay? Surrendering things, surrendering your need to control, and surrendering grief, okay? So what else do you need to surrender from the actual surrender deck? Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So some of you guys need to also set boundaries in a certain connection or with certain people. You need to set limits, okay? Maybe someone is controlling you, or they're keeping you in grief because of the energy that they're keeping you in, a cycle that they're keeping you in. So for some of you guys, it's on you to set certain limits so that you don't have to deal with certain energy from people because you're setting boundaries, okay? Set limits for yourself as well. Give yourself a point to where you say, okay, I'm not going to cross over this line. Setting boundaries for yourself is also just as important, okay? Because you don't want to not be able to control your need to control, okay? So definitely some people around you that you guys need to put in their place, or you need to set boundaries for them just straight up, okay? You might have to control someone else because they have absolutely no boundaries. So you're trying to control the situation, but maybe you trying to control it, and now it's kind of getting out of hand. So you just have to kind of set those boundaries and set those limits if people don't tend to know how to set boundaries for themselves when they are dealing with you, okay? Let's get a monology message here. Adjustments are required. Yes, so there is some adjustments that need to be made here, Gemini. I feel like within yourself and within your relationship dynamics also. Okay? I feel like this is a strong message that both sides need adjusting. Okay? There's something you guys may need to go ahead and get in the energy of setting boundaries, okay? Maybe you're coming into a new energy, a new phase right now, and boundaries are very important. And I told you they are very important for yourself as well. Let's get an energy message and a wisdom message here. Energy message do we have here? Oh, we got hostilities trying to show. So definitely need to set some boundaries when it comes to whatever hostile energy is around you. Okay, you guys have Angel of Strength in the reverse. You guys may not be feeling your strongest or your best self right now. Maybe this grief or whatever it is that you're dealing with is why the divine said you need to surrender it, because it could be taking your power or something like that, okay? You have by the book. So let's see what that's about. So Spirit, let's see what this energy message is here of strength in the reverse. Spirit, what are you trying to say to the collective of Gemini divine? So with this being in the, if it was in the upright, it would say, it will be personal power and inner strength. Okay, but it is reversed. So it says this card reverse indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you're even seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. Don't fall into any old patterns of giving your power away. That's getting in the energy of grief, getting in that energy of trying to control something or feeling like you're out of control. Okay? When you let others define you or make decisions on your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture of your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant, vibrating light of this angel and recall the eternal power that surges through your life. It's time to take back control. Okay? And your affirmation says, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. So you guys have the strength. I do feel like you will gain your strength more when you set certain boundaries for certain people that may really pull your energy. Okay. So this is why there are physical adjustments around you that are required. Let's see, by the book, number 11. So by the book says the essential meaning for this card is abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. The oracle message says the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and floating them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. Okay? So, your relationship message says getting along with others entails understandings and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. That's where you're surrendering that control, okay? By allowing someone to be who they are, okay? Um, Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want them to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. So you hear that? That's where that control comes in, okay? So try to be a little bit more by the book. Try to less being less by the book and allowing other people to be who they are. But when it comes to you, the divine has a direct message for Gemini that you need to conform to rules or the way things go. And that's why I said setting boundaries, setting rules and boundaries for yourself as well as those around you, because this is a great progress right now for you. So discipline is key right now, okay? It's key. All right. And so that's why discipline is needed, because you don't want to end up grieving losses because you didn't set boundaries and then you didn't do what it took following the rules to make things work, to make things comply, to make things grow together, especially in your relationships. Okay. Because it is about, trying to do the best thing, going by rules and order and just principles of things to handle certain situations. Okay. So you can do it, you can do it. Some of you guys may feel like you can't, or you feel like you are tired maybe of even trying to get someone else to kind of go by the book or kind of follow the rules or understand the order of things. All right. So this is why you have to, if someone can't respect that and they also can't follow principles and rules when it comes to family and friends and their relationships around them, and it's bleeding over onto you and draining your energy, you have to set limits. You have to set the boundaries. That is on you. Okay. Adjustments are required. And that's what it is. And unfortunately, some adjustments may require you to cut people completely out. But it's necessary for you, because if you keep that energy around you, you're going to constantly feel like you're grieving, because there's always going to be something going on. Okay. So that was your spiritual and intuitive spread. Let's go ahead and get your general career and finance here. Universe, what messages do we have here for Gemini when it comes to general messages, career, and finances? What does the collective of Gemini need to know for the remainder of March? Divine, all divine messages for elevation and growth. Please reveal what Gemini needs to know. Universe force. Disruption in the reverse. It's time to rebuild some towers. It's time to fix some things that have been destructive or been caused by destructive behavior here. You guys could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Okay. But that's that Mars energy. So it could be very fiery, very combative. That's the energy that rule war. So it's all about war and it's all about fighting. It's all about destruction. And so that's what caused the disruption. Okay. The tower, the things happening. Now, with it being in the reverse, this is bringing these things back together. This is breaking the chains of this disruption. This is mending things and building it back up. Okay. Maybe things that fell apart are able to come together, or you're working to try to bring certain things together. Look at that. Light. Could be dealing with a Leo sun energy. So I see things changing, things turning around for the better, as long as someone makes these adjustments, okay? I feel like this is after certain adjustments have been made, okay? And these are the adjustments. It's going to take some disruption. It's going to take some shaking things up. It's going to take some changing a lot of things that could end up destructive, okay? Changing it around, seeing the positive in something, gaining your strength. Once again, that's that sun. Well, that's that sun energy. So this is about you guys getting the like the light is being shined on something here that makes you see, and it makes the path clearer. So now you're able to go back now and change things that maybe before you feel like you wasn't quite sure how to. Okay. Get one more card, Spirit. Fertility in the reverse. So this is the Empress. Sheesh, I couldn't remember for the life of me. So for some of you guys, this could be a situation with your mother. Okay. Or this is a feminine energy that you guys feel like she's not nurturing, or she's the opposite of what the Empress would be. Okay. Maybe she does not have that loving, nurturing energy, or have that respective energy to others, where she easily to respect others. This could be someone that is make it hard to kind of grow with or evolve with. Stagnating growth here, because the Empress is about growth. It's about life. It's about birthing something. So this is something that is not moving forward, or there's something that has to be addressed here for something to grow, because it's stagnant right now. Okay. And could be because there's been too many disruptions, maybe a terrible past. Okay. But now someone may be enlightened, or there needs to be some light shined on something here. You have sacrifice at the bottom. I just feel like this is someone that is really not recognizing their self or who they are. Well, yeah, because it says angel of strength here was saying you need to recognize your power. Sheesh. Okay. Do I want to clarify anything here? I don't think so. I feel like I got enough there from just that. So let's go ahead and do your love. See if we get the same energy in love or if we pick up on something else. So you tell someone, okay, here to get in line, especially if that Empress energy is just kind of out of line. Whoever that feminine energy is that's not being so feminine. Like I said, it could be your mother. It could be the mother of kids. It could just be yourself, okay? Or it could be you guys just not loving and nurturing yourself. And that's why the divine is saying there's some adjustments that need to be made, okay? Maybe through certain decisions you're making with how you handle certain things. It's not putting that energy out there that you love yourself. That's why you had a lot of your card talking about all of the karmic laws, okay? The laws of the universe, the laws of attraction, law of prayer, all of that, okay? You have be assertive. Yep, we have the same energy here. So this is someone you guys need to put in their place. Put in their place. Be assertive. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. Don't be cruel, but be assertive. You know, say what you mean what you say, and stand on that, because this is clearly someone that you need to set these limits to. Okay? Because they're overstepping their boundaries. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, forgiving and learning. Yeah. We have here, Spirit. Thank you. Keep an open mind, okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. Whatever it is, okay? Keep an open mind, though, okay, about whatever it is. Be assertive, but keep an open mind. So that means, like I said, say what you mean and mean what you say. Know what you want and stand on that. But also be open to what that person has to say. So it's like, if you see this here, you see them kind of sitting around all having a conversation. So I feel like this may be you and whoever you need to talk to sitting down having a conversation. This could be a guy with, yeah, those are two grown women. So yeah, maybe just sitting down having a talk with someone that some things need to be addressed and just clearing some things out here, okay? But being assertive, really telling them what needs to be done and what needs to be heard, okay? I hope you guys can see that. All right, so Spirit, Universe, Source, what messages do we have here for love for the collective of Gemini? What do they need to know in regards to this message here? Whatever messages Gemini need, please reveal what they need to know in love. Okay, you got moving on. We don't do reversals, so not with this deck. Have moving on. Reach out. Someone you guys want to reach out to. That's Three of Pentacles. You have flow, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's hoping for a change, and so they do want to come towards you, or they want to reach out, Gemini. Okay, they want to talk about this. Maybe this is why the divine is telling you to keep an open mind, but be assertive, because they do want to talk. They do want to reach out to you as well. You have new vitality. So Ace of Wands. So I do see maybe the conversation going okay. As long as you guys follow what the divine is telling you here, look at that. And then you have balance. Yeah. So once you guys talk about this, once you guys address this and You set those limits. You put those expectations out there. You put those limits out there. And you let them know, okay? And then expect the change. Expect the change to flow. Expect things to flow. You guys could be dealing with any of the fixed signs, okay? Which is Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio, okay? But don't walk away from something before you clear it up, okay? Don't walk away from something before you clear it up. Don't let this person's energy or their lack of sensitivity stop you from speaking your truth and what you need to speak to this person. Okay. Oh, you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius, all right? Because you have temperance here. So just being patient, okay? Being patient, being grounded, and being balanced in the process. But allowing things to flow, okay? So like I said, allowing this person to say what they need to say to you, but also being assertive with where you are, especially if this person is wrong, okay? If they're just wrong and they need to be addressed, you need to go by the book. You need to tell them, hey, their principle is principle here. There's certain rules to things. You don't do, do whatever. You don't say whatever. Okay? It's laws, it's principles, it's how we go about what is right, what is wrong. Okay? And there are certain rules that are just unspoken, like that people just know you don't do. Okay? Or you don't say. So it's about telling someone, I feel like kind of checking someone, letting them know where they kind of was not in alignment with what is right, what is good, what is fair. Okay, the rules, the karmic laws, well, the universal laws, sorry, the universal laws. Okay, but also knowing that you guys need to also know when to allow people to be themselves, okay? Because you can't keep people in a box and try to control them either and make them be how you want them to be. You can't do that. So you have to allow others to be who they are as well. So going by the book, but also you learn knowing to giving that freedom, okay? I don't feel like I need to clarify any of that. So let's get some messages of love here. But some of you guys are tired of someone's antics. Like you're really tired of it. Like you're really tired of certain things that someone is doing. And you guys want change. Okay? You want change. Or vice versa. Because remember, this cross watchers could be watching this. Message that we have for Gemini spirit. Oops. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yes, okay? So there's someone you need to see the truth about. You have to detach and pull back because that could be hard for you right now, okay? That could be the struggle. That could be the grief. It's like, I don't want to address them, or I don't want to say something because I don't want to hurt them, or I don't want to lose them. I don't want to make them feel like I'm saying this or I'm saying that. So you will take that energy and then you will kind of not address something, and then that's where someone is overstepping their boundaries, and you could be letting this same person repeatedly overstep your boundaries. Okay, this is why adjustments are required of you. Okay, so you can't be in denial about what this person is doing. If they're doing this, if they're, in that energy, they're not being the nicest person, they're not being loving, they're not being nurturing, they're not being, being their best self in their highest vibration. And you have to address this. You have to be assertive. You can't be in denial. Doesn't matter if it's your mother, doesn't matter if it's the mother of your child, doesn't matter if it's you. Okay? It doesn't matter. Whoever that feminine empress energy here is here, that's where the limits need to be set. Okay? So it's like calling somebody out for what it is, and that's just it. No matter who they are to you, you guys have to pull back and see something here and see what needs to be done here. Okay, even with you, you have to detach, because sometimes we love someone so much that we don't want to address certain things with them because we love them. We don't want to hurt them, or we don't want the confrontation. We don't want to go through a fight with them or a situation. Okay. If this is someone here that could be causing issues in a relationship or in a partnership, this is where you have to be assertive and set things in order, whether it's with your person or an outside person that's affecting your relationship. Okay? All right, let's get a Valentine message, Spirit. Okay, 2 cards. Get something else, Spirit. Okay, that's that. Okay. You have coffin, and it's crazy because I shuffled and this still ended up at the bottom. Wow. So the same 2 cards, so they were meant to come out. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So something has to happen. There has to be a behavior that needs to die here so something else can grow and evolve, so the energy can flow. So we can bring a flow of energy in, okay? But whatever it is that ends, it's going to bring a change. It's going to bring a growth. It's a liberation. There's going to be a transition here. You see this? That's why it says new vitality. So, hey, once you address someone here, they may very well change their ways. When they realize you are so serious about things needing to change, they will. When you tell someone that you're willing to walk away, if they can't meet you halfway or if they can't cooperate or work together, you guys are willing to end something here. And that is what you are letting them know. Okay. Now, at the bottom, you have mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. And so maybe you're addressing someone for their behaviors. They are two-faced, or they act a certain way one minute and then the next minute they act a different way. You don't know what you're going to get from them. They're unpredictable, or they gaslight, or they delude, they try to deflect and make other people think all kind of bullshit, all kind of stuff. Like, you don't know what you're going to get from this person. Okay, it's a mask. So whenever they choose to pull that mask off and put it back on, that's what you're going to deal with. So this is why you guys are setting boundaries. Once someone pulls that mask off and they show you what they're going to do, how they're going to be, don't try to paint their mask a different color. Don't try to put pretty rainbows and paint flowers on their mask. They're showing you that they have a mask that they can put on and off when it is needed. Okay, so you have to set the boundaries to back away from an energy like that. Okay, damn, Gemini, that was powerful. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you will know when I'm back with your next reading. Until next time.